Hi boys and girls. This week the monkeys are going to be studying the within word pattern sort number 20. Alright, so go on to Spelling City to find your list. When you log on to Spelling City, you will go to the monkeys. When you click on monkeys, you will see within word pattern sort 20 and you will click on that. When you open the list up, you will see that there's an option to print the list just right above it. I believe it might even be in the color blue. So when you look at these words, the first thing I want you to do is to try your best to look for ways that we can sort them into categories. Are they using specific vowel patterns, like two vowels that work together to make a sound? Or is there a vowel and a consonant and another vowel that are working together to make a sound? Is there only one vowel in the word, and does that affect the way you say that vowel? So take a moment, pause the video, and I want you to do your best to sort your words into categories. You might have noticed that there were 4 ways that you could sort your words. There were some words that only had one O in the word, kind of like the word stock. And when you see the word stock, you'll notice that that O sound doesn't say his name. He makes the ah sound. Well, we use this little guy when we're looking at words in the dictionary and it's helping you to be able to pronounce them. You would see a little like a U written above a vowel. That's telling you that he's not going to say his name. This vowel is not going to say A, it's not going to say E, it's not going to say I, it's not going to say O, and it's not going to say U. It's going to make that short vowel sound, that ah, I, sound. Now, you might have noticed some of your words in this category had a vowel, a consonant, and a vowel, kind of like the word globe. So what happens here is they have this powerful E at the end of the word. This E, because there's only one consonant between the O and the E, this E has the power to jump and to make this vowel say his name. So this is going to end up giving it that long O sound. So you put a line over the vowel in the dictionary when you're seeing that it's going to say his name. It's going to get that long O sound. The E is having the power to jump to make the O say his name. Another category that you probably saw was the OA, like in the word oat. So when the O and the A are next to each other, it's going to make this sound, O. It takes away, you don't say the you don't say A in the word. They work together as a team to make one sound, the O sound. Then you might have seen that there were some other words in this category that had an OW. Now OW is tricky because OW can either say O, like Cheerios, those are my little Cheerios, or it can say ow, like a Band-Aid, like, ow, I got a bobo here. So what you'll notice, though, are the words on our list are all making that O sound, like in the word row. So what I like to do is I like to draw Cheerios underneath those right there to help me remember, okay, when the OW are being a team here, sorry, that's hard to read, but when the OW are a team, they are saying O, row, blow, slow. Now, I'm going to give you a time to think. Can you think of a word that has OW in it, but it's really saying ow? You might have thought of the word town. Town is T-O-W-N. Eek, Miss Ray can't fit that on here. But when you see that O-W in that word, it's not saying to own, it's saying to own. So it gets that like Band-Aid sound underneath it. So sometimes you could get tricked by words that have that ow sound, and it could be an OW. So anyway, I want you to do your best now to go back and look at your words, sort them again. Now, I'm going to show you different ways that you could do this. So if you want, you could get 4 different colored highlighters, and you could highlight your categories on your word list. Or you could create another chart like I did on my other slide, or you could put on a piece of paper OW and write all your OW words on that paper that are making that O sound. Now, I'm going to challenge you, though, to look at that list really carefully because there's one word who's breaking the rules, right? And we call those high-frequency words, don't we? High-frequency words are words that are tricky to spell because they kind of don't follow our rules. So look at it carefully. You can pause the video to see if you can find the word that's breaking the rules. So, did you find this word? I hope so. When you look at this word, your eyes might immediately say, oh, I bet you anything that E jumps over and makes this say, oh, lows. But I don't know a word that makes that sound. This word is actually making that short sound, that this is ooze. It's making the ooh sound right here. So he's making that short O sound in the word instead of the long O. So this is called a rule breaker. All right? Sometimes that happens, but we need to just get used to these words. Now, this is if you lose the game. You know how Miss Ray always remembers how to spell this word? Because if I lost the game, it has 4 letters in it. And if I lost the game, I could also say, yes, we did lose the game. So it's the same meaning to it. And sometimes I get tricked just since I'm talking about it on this word. But this word, these 2 O's are making a new sound. They're saying loose. So it's making a different sound. So these words can kind of be tricky sometimes. That's why they're high-frequency words. All right, good luck. Have fun sorting your words. Remember to play at least 3 games that are working on this word list this week, but you can also go back and always play your high-frequency words. You can go back and play your boot camp words, and if any of the words on this list are really tricky for you and you're like, I know I always misspell this word, then go into your high-frequency word list and add it to that. Remember, you just click on your high-frequency word list, you click Edit, and you click Add a word, so that, for instance, if the word wrote is something that you might misspell, then go add it to there. Good job. Thank you.